we've got lives and I've got children, and the effort that we put in, because we worked really hard. And we became pals, and she said, Ringo, let me do the EP. I said, okay, it's okay.
As Ringo Starr's health battles intensify, his wife Barbara has made the heartbreaking decision to say goodbye. After decades of love and partnership, Barbara has quietly stepped away, allowing Ringo the space he needs to focus on his final days. Their shared history, rich with music, love, and memories, now feels like a bittersweet chapter nearing its end. With Ringo's condition worsening, Barbara has retreated into the background, choosing to preserve their personal moments in silence. What drives someone to make such a difficult decision? And how do you let go of a lifelong love? Join us as we delve into the emotional story of Barbara's decision. The genesis of the nightmare. Ringo Starr, born Richard Starkey on July 7, 1940, had always carried the label of a survivor. His earliest years in the working-class neighborhoods of Liverpool were marked by more hospital beds than classroom chairs. As a child, he battled peritonitis at the young age of 6, a life-threatening infection that kept him bedridden for months. Just when he seemed to recover, tuberculosis struck at 13, forcing another long-term stay in a sanatorium. It was here, in those isolated months, that Ringo first discovered the joy of drumming, a beat that would carry him through the rest of his life. These early hardships did not only shape him physically, but emotionally. They toughened him. They gave him perspective. As fate would have it, those long days of recovery became a strange rehearsal for a life spent under the world's gaze. And yet, for all his resilience, nothing truly prepared Ringo or his family for the silent storm that began to unfold in recent times. About 18 months ago, something began to shift. At first, it was too subtle to notice. Close friends observed that Ringo, ever vibrant even into his 80s, seemed more fatigued than usual. The sparkle in his eyes, always present whether on stage or in casual interviews, had dimmed just slightly. He chalked it up to age, after all. Even legends aren't immune to time. But the signs kept coming. During his 2023 tour with the All-Star Band, longtime bandmates and fans alike noticed fleeting moments of imbalance. Ringo, once known for his flawless timing and endless energy behind the drum kit, occasionally hesitated. His beats, though still unmistakably his, lacked their usual force. He smiled less, moved slower. And so, behind the scenes, concern began to grow. By the beginning of 2024, the toll could no longer be hidden. Several appearances were quietly cancelled or postponed, and the public was told that Ringo was resting under medical advice. His management, ever protective, offered few details. That silence only fueled speculation, but the truth, quietly unfolding behind closed doors, was far more devastating than any rumor. Multiple doctor visits led to multiple diagnoses. Though the family has chosen not to publicly share the exact nature of his condition, those close to the situation describe a tangled web of health complications. It isn't one illness, but a combination, a cruel synergy of ailments that sap his strength, blur his focus, and leave his doctors scrambling for solutions. For Barbara Bach, his wife of over 40 years, each day has become a vigil. The woman who once stood by him through his struggles with addiction and the pressures of fame now finds herself holding his hand in a more intimate fight, a battle not against the world, but against the slow unraveling of the man she loves. The world may not yet know the full extent of Ringo Starr's health crisis, but inside the Starkey household, the nightmare has already begun. Barbara Bach's unflinching devotion. Amid the turmoil of Ringo Starr's health crisis, one constant has remained: Barbara Bach's continuous commitment to her husband. A former model and actress best known for her role in the 1977 James Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me, Barbara's connection to Ringo runs deeper than just a shared history. Their story began on the set of the 1980 film Caveman, where the two experienced an immediate and undeniable bond, both describing it as love at first sight. By the time they married in 1981, both Ringo and Barbara had endured their own personal struggles. Ringo, emerging from a tumultuous past with the Beatles and battling addiction, and Barbara, overcoming her own demons, found solace in one another. Together, they created a union that has not only survived but thrived for over 4 decades. Their relationship has been a beacon of resilience in both Hollywood and the music industry. Their shared experiences in overcoming addiction became one of the most defining aspects of their partnership. In the 1980s, both faced struggles with alcoholism, but together they found the strength to achieve sobriety. Their journey became a source of inspiration for others, and they became passionate advocates for addiction recovery. Barbara, in particular, co-founded the self-help addiction recovery program, SHARP, alongside Ringo, further solidifying their commitment to helping others break free from the chains of addiction. However, as Ringo faces his most daunting health battle yet, Barbara's devotion has taken on a new dimension. Family, friends, and close associates have marveled at her strength as she manages the complexities of Ringo's medical care. At 77, Barbara has not only assumed the role of primary caregiver, but has also worked tirelessly to ensure Ringo's comfort, coordinating with specialists from around the world and researching experimental treatments. Her actions speak to a profound love and dedication that few could fathom. Despite the media attention that Ringo has always garnered, Barbara has shielded him from the public eye, ensuring his privacy and dignity are maintained during such a vulnerable time. According to a longtime family associate, Barbara hasn't left his side. She's been with him for every appointment, every treatment, every difficult moment. Her devotion is extraordinary, even for a couple married as long as they have been. Barbara's strength in the face of such an emotionally taxing situation has become a proof to the power of love, loyalty, and sacrifice. As Ringo battles his health challenges, she continues to be his steadfast partner, providing the care and support he needs to face the unknown future. It was because of her unyielding devotion that their bond remained unbroken, and she now had to take a heartbreaking stand. The heartbreaking decision. As Ringo Starr's health continues to decline, Barbara Bach has faced a heart-wrenching decision that no spouse should ever have to make. After consulting with a variety of medical professionals and enduring countless emotionally charged discussions with family, she has begun the painful process of saying goodbye, not by leaving Ringo's side, but by accepting the heartbreaking reality of his condition. Her focus has shifted to ensuring that his remaining time is as comfortable and meaningful as possible. Of course, this decision did not come easily. In the early stages of Ringo's deteriorating health, Barbara and Ringo sought out every possible medical solution. They traveled across the United States and Europe, consulting with top specialists and receiving second opinions from renowned doctors. When conventional treatments failed to deliver significant improvements, they explored experimental therapies that were not widely available, hoping for a breakthrough. Yet, despite their best efforts, Ringo's condition continued to worsen. Throughout this journey, Barbara remained steadfast in her support for Ringo, balancing hope with the harsh realities of their situation. While she clung to the possibility of a miracle, she also understood that their options were dwindling. The decision to shift from aggressive medical treatment to a focus on comfort care was not made lightly. It followed an intensely emotional family meeting, where Ringo's children, Zach, Jason, and Lee, from his first marriage to Maureen Cox, joined Barbara's children, Francesca and Gianni Gregorini, in coming together to make the painful choice as a united front. Making the decision to transition from aggressive treatments to comfort care was, for Barbara, the most difficult choice she had ever faced. Though filled with sorrow, it was made out of love and compassion. She could not bear to watch Ringo suffer through treatments that were no longer improving his quality of life. In the wake of this heart-wrenching decision, Barbara has shown remarkable strength. She has dedicated herself to making Ringo's final days as meaningful and peaceful as possible. With grace and determination, she's arranged visits from close friends and organized intimate family gatherings, ensuring that the environment around Ringo remains warm, filled with love, and free from unnecessary stress. Music, an essential part of Ringo's life since childhood, continues to fill their home, offering comfort and joy during this challenging time. It's clear that Barbara's focus is on creating moments that will bring peace and joy to Ringo, rather than counting down the days. Through her actions, she has shown an unwavering dedication to her husband, choosing to treasure the time they have left together, no matter how limited it may be. In the face of one of life's most difficult challenges, Barbara has displayed a depth of love and strength that transcends words. As Ringo's health journey enters its final phase, it is her devotion and commitment that continue to be a guiding light through the darkness. But what are the children doing at this point? During this challenging period, the Starkey family has come together in an extraordinary display of unity and love, supporting one another as they navigate Ringo's deteriorating health. Despite the sorrow they are experiencing, there is a deep sense of togetherness as each family member plays an important role in caring for him. Zach Starkey, Ringo's son, has been a constant presence by his father's side. Known for his own musical accomplishments, particularly as the drummer for The Who and Oasis, Zach has shared not only his musical talent, but also his memories with Ringo. According to family sources, Zach often plays music for his father and recounts stories about their shared passion for drumming. These moments of connection offer comfort to both, as they find solace in music and memories. Barbara's daughter, Francesca Gregorini, a filmmaker, has been documenting these intimate moments for the family's private collection. These videos and photos have become invaluable to Barbara, capturing small but precious interactions that she will cherish long after this difficult time has passed. Francesca's efforts have provided the family with a visual record of their shared experiences, an emotional archive of memories that Barbara can hold on to as she moves forward. Despite the overwhelming sadness that has defined much of their recent lives, the family has made a conscious effort to create moments of joy. When Ringo has the strength, small celebrations are organized. These gatherings, which include impromptu living room concerts, viewings of Ringo's favorite films, or casual get-togethers where stories are exchanged, are vital to Barbara. These simple moments of connection have become essential for preserving their sense of unity and joy in the face of adversity. Ringo and Barbara have always been people who seek light, even in dark times. These gatherings are a reflection of their enduring spirit, finding joy wherever they can, despite the circumstances. Though bittersweet, these gatherings serve as a reminder of the love and connection the family shares. They offer a brief respite from the constant worry, allowing them to create lasting memories amidst the grief. Speaking of memories, Ringo has made a lot with his former band. The Beatles' legacy and final wishes. As one of the last two surviving members of the Beatles, Ringo's health battle carries additional significance for music history. His friendship with Paul McCartney has remained strong through the decades, with McCartney reportedly making several private visits in recent months. These reunions between the last two Beatles are described as emotional, but also filled with reminiscence and even moments of laughter as they recall their extraordinary journey together. According to those close to the situation, Paul McCartney has been an unwavering source of support for both Ringo and Barbara during this difficult time. As someone who shares a unique bond with Ringo, McCartney understands better than most what his bandmate has meant to the world. Their connection goes far beyond friendship. It's rooted in an experience that forever changed the landscape of music. These visits have been a source of great comfort to Ringo, with his lifelong friend providing the emotional support that means the world to him. Ringo's wishes for his legacy are centered around charity and music education. Throughout his later years, he became a passionate advocate for the role of music in schools, particularly for underprivileged children. He frequently donated instruments and supported programs that made music accessible to those who might not otherwise have the opportunity. Sources suggest that Ringo has made arrangements for this important work to continue after his passing, ensuring that a significant portion of his estate will be dedicated to foundations that promote music education, allowing his passion to live on through future generations. He has also reportedly expressed wishes regarding his extensive collection of Beatles memorabilia and personal artifacts, items that document not just his career, but an essential chapter in music history. Rather than keeping these treasures private, he has apparently arranged for many pieces to be displayed in museums, where fans and music historians can appreciate them for generations to come. As Ringo's health continues to decline, his family's decision to prioritize privacy has stood in stark contrast to the overwhelming public response. But how are they handling the public? News of Ringo's health has led to an outpouring of support from fans around the world. Social media has been flooded with heartfelt messages, memories, and expressions of gratitude for his contributions to music. Celebrities and fellow musicians have also shared public tributes, praising Ringo not only for his work as a Beatle, but for his kindness and generosity throughout his career. Despite the overwhelming public interest, the Starkey family has been very deliberate about maintaining Ringo's privacy during this deeply personal time. Unlike many other celebrity health battles that unfold in the public eye, the family has kept most details of Ringo's condition and treatment private. This decision reflects Ringo's long-standing discomfort with the intrusive nature of fame, as well as Barbara's protective instincts when it comes to safeguarding his dignity. Barbara has always been fiercely protective of Ringo's dignity, wanting people to remember him for his music, humor, and his peace and love philosophy rather than the specifics of his illness. The family's desire for privacy has occasionally created tension with the public's curiosity, but it has been a critical part of Barbara's strategy to preserve Ringo's legacy in a way he would have wanted. Media outlets have reportedly approached Barbara with interview requests and offers for televised tributes, but she has steadfastly declined, preferring to focus on Ringo's well-being rather than managing public relations during such an intimate and difficult time. For the Starkey family, the priority has always been Ringo's comfort, dignity, and quality of life. Their collective decision to keep certain details private is a testament to the strength and love that define their bond during this trying time. What do you think about Ringo's health battle and his wife's decision? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. And be sure to click the next video on your screen. You won't want to miss it.